How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time here, welcome. Today's video, I'm going to be taking a day trip out to Yokohama, Japan. My day started with a quick train ride to my first destination, the red brick buildings. This area started life as a shipping area in the 1920s, and later was converted to the area it is now. I lucked out because this particular day, they happen to have a car show here. As being a little bit of a gearhead myself, I was pretty excited to just walk up and see all these cars out there. It had everything from like 1960s Volkswagens all the way up to modern day supercars and everything in between. So that was pretty cool. After walking around and checking out all those cool cars, I started checking out the buildings. One of the buildings had a 300-seat theater that was made for performances, different concerts and stuff. Also had party spaces and areas where you can have gallery events and stuff like that. The other building had like 40 different stores that had all kinds of cool and interesting things. They had a food court in there that I had to stop and see the Granny Smith's apple spot, and it just smelled so good that I had to make a quick pit stop and pick up a nice little apple pie with ice cream and some tea. When in Japan, eat like the locals, you know what I mean? People were kidding when they told me that I needed to check out the Cup Noodles Museum, but there's actually a thing. I went to Yokohama and it was there, so I went by it and I was gonna try to go in and check it out, but there was a ridiculous line out the door, and it went inside the building and walked around, zigzagged around in there, and I really was not gonna wait. I don't know however long it was gonna take for me to go check out some Cup Noodles, so hopefully next time I go, the line will be a little bit smaller, but yeah, the Cup Noodles Museum, it's a real thing. If you've ever been to the Cup Noodles Museum, leave a comment down below and let me know what it's about, and if there's any must-see things that I really need to check out when I go. Since the line was ridiculous at the Cup Noodles spot, I went across the street to Cosmo World. It was a small little amusement park that looked kind of like fun, so I just went over there, took a quick walk around to see what it was about. Really cool little spot. They had everything that you expected at a theme park, games, food, arcades. So yeah, it was a pretty cool little spot. As I was walking everywhere, I found it very helpful that the city had maps all over the place showing all the different destinations and everything around in the area. The other thing that I found very helpful on these maps was they had various languages on them, so that way you could read where you're going and not have to rely on translators to read it for you. Those maps helped me get to my next destination, Yokohama Stadium. I was kind of disappointed. I spent too much time at the other places and I got here a little late. I was hoping to check out a baseball game. And unfortunately, I got there a little bit into like the first inning, and when I went to the ticket counter, I found out all the tickets sold out for the day. So I just kind of wandered around the outside, listening to people cheering on the inside, just trying to get a feel for how things are out there and how it differs from the ballparks here in the U.S. You know, a lot of the vibe is still the same. They had the foods out there. People were out there with their families. You know, it was pretty cool. It was a nice time and a nice place to just kind of walk around and just check out. Is the stadium grounds. There was this really nice little Zen park that I just happened to come across. I walked through it. It was pretty cool how right next door you could have, you know, the cheering and all the stuff going on with the game, and then right here you have this really serene park that almost tuned all that noise out. You could just kind of just relax and unwind away from all the stress from the city. It's pretty cool that they have these things all over the place. After walking out of the gardens, I came to the entrance of the next place that I was really excited to check out. If you didn't know this, Yokohama is home to the largest Chinatown in all of Japan. I spent quite a few hours wandering around all the streets around here. There's thousands of shops and restaurants and tons of little places just to look around and see odd things. It was really cool. I had a good time in this area and found a bunch of good places to eat. Zigzagging my way through the streets, I came across this beautiful Chinese temple. It was really cool to look at all the intricate paintings and details, the wood carvings and stuff like that. Man, this thing was beautiful, and it's amazing that I believe this thing was a couple hundred years old and it still looks like this. All these restaurants up and down this road. This one's one of the few with the line, so I stopped to check out what they had. Glad I did. I stopped off in this spot to pick up some, I don't know, there was this long ass line over there, and I decided to get these. That's what everybody else is eating. No idea what it is, but see how good it is. Not exactly sure what this is, but it's kind of sweet. It's got some black stuff in it, but it's good. For $2. Now I know why the line was so long. Let me try this other thing. It's like a little pastry, and all this stuff tastes like custard. Man, it was good. Now I know where everybody was in line. All these shops. And this one had the longest line in front of it, so I figured the food must be good. I gave it a shot. Glad it did. After finding a few more things to eat, I made my way down to Yamashita Park on the waterfront. This is a really nice park. It had beautiful botanic gardens, all these flowers. There was all these people over there taking pictures and stuff. I came across this fancy little Yokohama sign where, you know, I had to take some pictures along with. Walking to the waterfront, you know, just seeing the views out there was really beautiful. Right next to the gardens, there was a music festival going on, and so I kind of went over there and wandered around, checked out the kind of music that they were playing, and just, you know, had a good time just listening to that. And then I went on to what I really came to this area for. I'm a little bit of an anime nerd as well, and here they have life-size Gundam. At the factory, they have this little area where you can buy other Gundams, like the toys, but this thing was really impressive to see. It's several stories tall, and watching that thing move was pretty impressive. I was kind of surprised at how awesome the thing really was. It was starting to get late, so I just kind of sat around and enjoyed the views from the pier and decided to just go back to Chinatown because I thought that the place would be amazing at night, and I was not disappointed. One quick tip though for ordering food if you don't know how to speak the language. I was having problems with my translator app, so what I ended up doing was taking pictures of the food that I wanted so I could show the guy at the counter what I wanted. And that made life a lot easier. The two people in front of me didn't speak Chinese, and the guy couldn't figure out what they wanted. So the pictures helped, and I was able to get my food.
Well, it's a little later now, and I gotta say, you gotta find your places to eat, because unless you go inside a restaurant, there's really no place to eat. You just gotta stop wherever you can. Alright. I'm gonna find little spots like this all day. With these little hole in the wall places or like little stands. Looks sketchy as hell, but man, the food is good. Yeah, I'm that guy. Flew all the way from the US to come to Chinatown in Japan for Chinese food. But man, it's good.
After fueling this beast, I started walking around again, and Chinatown looks so amazing at night with everything lit up. The place looks completely different. To head back towards the Yokohama Cosmo World area just because I wanted to see that Ferris wheel lit up at night, and it was beautiful. Right by the Yokohama World Porter's shopping area, it had this waterfront area that was just really beautiful, serene. You could walk on a bridge over the water. It was just really relaxing and really nice area just to kind of hang out and just wind my day down. After that, it was time to head home. Hopped on the train, went back to Yokosuka. Total steps for the day, 34,170, and walked about 14 and a half miles. Definitely got my steps in for the day. It was very tiring, but I had a good time, and it was really worth all the effort. I plan on going back again, so if you have any suggestions of places I need to check out next time I go, please leave them in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. Remember, you only get one shot at life, so go out and live it to its fullest. See you in the next one.